Okay, so King of Wands, Seven of Cups, Four of Wands, Strength. So what I'm getting is that I'm picking up energy that feels really strong, really feels committed, devoted, towards whatever they feel strongly about. So this could be something they feel passionate about. Maybe it's about traveling. Maybe it's embarking on a journey. Maybe there's something that they like, some sort of quest as well that I'm getting. There's something major that's playing out here, okay? And it's in motion, so it's happening now, okay? I have the Ace of Swords, and it came out kind of sideways. I feel like this could represent some sort of like discernment that's needed as well when it comes to this direction that you're taking or that you feel called to take. I feel like this is like answering the call. I'm also getting like, it may not be time yet. There may not be like complete clarity yet, but I feel like it's on its way. I do feel like it has something to do with bringing harmony, balance, and moderation to the situation. I do feel like something is coming that is going to bring some sort of change on a grand scale. Or maybe you're here to bring balance to when things are falling apart so that things can be rebuilt better. I do feel like this could be for the sake of like the greater good when it comes to like your family, your environment, your emotional dynamics, your fulfillment, and what you put value on emotionally. 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups. I feel like you've been through quite a bit with the 10 of Wands. Okay. Looking at this Temperance angel, I feel like this is, you know, you having a strong connection to spirit. Okay, so you very much may feel like you're tapped into your spiritual abilities. Okay, you are accessing conscious and subconscious energy. I feel like you have this knowing, you have this understanding that things are going to be coming to a halt or change or disruption. I feel like you know this is on its way, but it's not quite here yet. So it's kind of like, it's almost like you were chosen for this job, you were chosen for this position, you were chosen to stand up, be the leader that you're being asked to be. I feel like this is you understanding and hearing the call that when it's time, you will know. I feel like this is also like a notification, a download, information, clarity, you know, you having, again, that direct channel to spirit and your guides and God. Okay, I feel like this is so that you and your family can be safe and secure. So I feel like it's really important for all of us, okay, to pay attention to the information that we receive. Okay, specifically when it comes like your instincts, your intuition, your gut feelings, your senses, like your heightened senses. I feel like listen to what they're telling you because they're going to lead you in the right direction. Okay, so I feel like this is you waiting for information on how to proceed. Okay, so some of you might be just like, some of you might have like answered the call, but you haven't gotten the details yet. Okay, so I feel like the details are coming. Okay, is also what I'm getting. This is an interesting reading. And it's not even in like the normal format that I like lay my cards out, like not at all. So interesting. Yeah, King of Swords. I feel like you're waiting to hear from this energy. This could be Archangel Michael, King of Swords, or this can be someone who has like high integrity, high, very knowledgeable in their field, someone who's outspoken, someone who's trustworthy, someone who speaks their mind. So this could be somebody who you might resonate with. This could be someone who you communicate with, maybe on the spiritual realm. Okay, it could be a guide, it could be an ancestor, It could be a grandfather. It could be a father figure. It could be a partner. I feel like there might be someone on the outside looking in, and they're watching, they're listening, they're paying attention. They also could be some sort of mentor or teacher as well that you might be coming in contact with. Okay, so now I'm going to put these in the regular order that I would normally put them in so that I can continue with this. I feel like this could be, yeah, I'm getting like there is some sort of like watching over or looking out for, there's some sort of like responsibility here that I'm getting. So we'll see what that is. I'm also getting like they very much could see, you know, that you have a strong purpose here, and they may be an energy that might want to work with you, teach you, mentor you, help you, or sees you as a valuable, like you're intriguing or mystical or something. I'm getting like you've captured their intrigue, okay? Yeah, and then I have the Eight of Wands and the Empress, okay? So yeah, I was saying like, I feel like you intrigue them. You may hear from them soon, or they may let you know that soon it's time to go. I feel like this is an action. So I feel like there could be some sort of action happening, whether you're the King of Swords or whether you're the Empress, okay? Again, like this is on its way. This will be happening soon. I feel like it's just a matter of time. This also kind of reminds me of like, things are playing out here still. I'm also getting that there could be a Knight of Wands that you're being protected from coming towards you because of what you're here to do. I feel like if they try to come towards you, it will end in demise, okay? So I feel like there is this huge sword protecting a Knight of Wands, protecting an Earth Angel from a Knight of Wands, okay? Because when I lay this out, it looks like this. Look at, I don't know if I can hold this properly, but like this is sideways and this is the Earth Angel. Like someone is protecting, Archangel Michael, God is protecting this Temperance Angel from this Knight of Wands, this player energy. All right, because there's definitely something else here. Or you could be the Knight of Swords. I mean, you could be the King of Swords. But I feel like this is another energy. I'm picking up a different energy here. I'm picking up 3 energies here. So I'm picking up 2 masculine energies, yeah, and I'm also picking up a feminine energy, but again, like not gender roles. I do feel like there is someone seeing that this would be a wise investment. You're a wise investment, or maybe they can help you to increase your business, your career. I feel like this could be a business idea that might be coming in, or this could be like, whatever this is, you need to keep it quiet, okay? Because I do have the 5 of Swords, so I feel like people want to know what's going on. So people be nosy, okay? People be nosy. So keep it to yourself, all right? Whatever this is. But I do feel like this is an increase of your own investments that you've made to date. You also could be, you could be evaluating your finances or how you do business or some of that. So, or maybe like how you spend your time. Is it balanced? Are there things that you need to prioritize in your reality? So this would be like stuff around the house or donating things, and maybe, you know, focusing on, you know, some sort of like home improvement or something like that, okay? This can also be like you just handling the home life, right? You could, you know, work from home as well. So this could be like a home entrepreneurship. Like maybe this is like releasing from the 3D, you know, having to go 9 to 5 business to the entrepreneur full time. I feel like there is this increase of energy here, heading straight to an Empress. Okay, so I feel like maybe this energy was in reverse before because there was some energy manipulation, but I feel like now it's coming back to you. Whatever was taken from you, I feel like is heading back to you. And I feel like there was some sort of like someone like call justice on the situation with this King of Swords. Okay, this King of Swords could also represent like someone in either the military, servicemen. This could also represent like judicial system, so like a judge, a lawyer, attorney, all of that. So let's see, I do have the Ace of Cups. What else do we have here? We have the Strength card. I feel like you've been patient with the process. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles can also speak to like patient with the process. Like there are always things that are playing out, right? And there's some sort of account, right? Like he's got a book, he's got some coins, he's got some money. It's almost like he's taking account of, you know, how resilience. I feel like there's some sort of evaluation happening. I'm also getting that. I'm getting a lot off this Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is representing like what's going on in the environment when it comes to what you have planned for yourself. So like work-wise, home life, you know, how you're holding it down, and, you know, what are you making choices as it relates to what is for your highest and greatest good, because that's what the Empress energy does. Have you been patient and kind of like cautious? So there's a lot here. All right, so what else can you tell me? 9 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, you know, is this collective energy, the 9 of Wands? Yeah. I was going to say, like, this has, you know, it's been a long, difficult trek up the mountain. But I feel like you made it up there. Like, you did it. You did the darn thing. All right. I do feel like someone might want to come towards you and pretend to be the victim as well. So that is what you're being protected from as well. Like, you don't need the disturbance. Like, you've been through enough. Yeah, and this is the Moon. Yeah, and here's the thing. Like, their intentions are not pure, and that is why you're being protected from that past energy that wants to come rushing impulsively back and try to, you know, seduce you in some disgusting way. And they're in no way, shape, or form worthy of your energy. Okay? So, it's a no. Okay, it's a no. So if you're curious if there is some sort of intention to spin back around, this could be a yes. However, I feel like what you don't see is that you have divine protection. I feel like they too have experienced their own heartache and pain at this time. I feel like that is on the horizon if it hasn't already played out in their physical reality. Okay. I feel like whatever they built on false foundation has come to a halt. You have something very important to do here. I feel like this experience has elevated you to be of service and to be activated and initiated, my friend. So I feel like as the High Priestess, High Priest energy, you're tapped in, you have this access to wisdom and knowledge. You're meant to help people, okay, break free from the matrix and ascend, okay? So while things kind of fall apart, all the systems, you're meant to hold a high vibration and help people through it, okay? So that's part of your job as an earth angel. You're also meant to share your guidance, your knowledge, your wisdom. I feel like you've been through many cycles of having to rebuild in a society or dynamic or your existence. I feel like you have this expertise. I feel like you're tapped in and can share. So I feel like there's something you're meant to do with all of this, okay? 5 of Cups. I feel like, yeah, there will be despair. There will be suffering. There will be pain. And so sometimes the divine sends the angels, okay, to help with love, peace, comfort, and balance. I do have the Chariot. Okay, so this is, you know, you were here, you were selected, and you were here, okay, with the Chariot. This is your light body. This is you being able to access other realms, okay, with your Merkaba. I feel like you are being recognized for your agility, your abilities to persevere and overcome. I feel like you're very decorated and celebrated, and you're being rewarded, okay? But I do feel like there's still a lot of work to do. This is spiritual work. You're here as a spiritual healer, you know, and you had to be woken up. And I've heard this a couple of different times, and you know, I've experienced this personally myself, so I can speak on it. But you know, the wake up process is like, you know, it's a process, okay? Let me just put it that way. I feel like the enlightenment to see like all the destruction and duress and competition and ego playing out around you, you know, you almost don't want to engage. You don't want to be involved. You kind of go in that hermit mode. And I feel like you sacrificed, you know, quite a bit. And you've become enlightened. And I feel like there could be someone going through this energy now. They may be experiencing kind of the low of lows. All right. And usually this is through this process is how we grow, right? Sometimes we experience difficulty, catalysts for our growth and healing. And I feel like that's kind of playing out collectively. And it's for enlightenment. It's for awakening. It's for understanding like these people really aren't for you. Like, why are you surrounding yourself with these people? So I do feel like there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of gossip, a lot of lying, slandering. I feel like there's a lot that was involved in this past dynamic. Too many people are involved in this relationship, I feel like, or there's too many people involved in a relationship now that might be falling apart, and people are feeling in despair. So take it how it might resonate. I'm also getting with the Hanged Man and the Ten of Cups. I feel like there is this enlightenment. There is this understanding that like all is well, okay? And God is within. It's not outside. So I feel like there was this like inner work that was done to bring, you know, this amazing energy here with the Ten of Cups. I feel like, you know, you, and then I have the Sun card. I feel like there's been this like strong surrender, okay? Yeah, I feel like this is a message of surrendering to the process, okay? No longer needing to control the outcome where others are trying to control the outcome. And I feel like you're just sitting back and letting things play out the way they're meant to play out. I feel like you do see things from a different perspective. I'm also getting that's playing out here too. Like I feel like this loss, this pain, this despair is meant for the purpose of energies to see things from the other point of view. And I do believe that's what's playing out here. Okay, so I feel like those that they might have worked with before and collaborated to create chaos and destruction are possibly working together to come after them now. So I feel like there is this like about face that's happened. So it's almost like, whoop, right? Like, I feel like now they're like, shit, like, I thought these people, you know, like, I feel like there's exposure here. I feel like God sees all is what I'm getting. I feel like also this is the divine protection. You have divine protection from the energies that may want to create any pain and suffering for you. And this is tied to maybe a past energy. Could be family, could be friends, could be coworkers, could be past associations, water sign energy. King of Cups. I feel like maybe there's this King of Cups in a friend group or a group now at odds with one another over what's happened in the past. Maybe there was things done that are now being like regret, or there's things playing out as a result of action taken in the past. I feel like there could be some sort of like awakening to the fact of like what they had is no longer and it's not something that they can get back. There's also that. I'm also picking up like there's this feeling of like being a fool for choosing this over this. I feel like there was a choice made, okay? But I feel like they didn't see it at the time. So I feel like there might have been a lack of perspective at the time. But I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting a bit of that. So, all right, well, let's get some more info here. All right, what do we have? Yeah, the Emperor. Emperor and the Empress. Okay, this is what's playing out here. Look at, this is what's coming in. Okay, so we have the Empress, the Eight of Wands, and the Emperor. Okay, so this is divine, feminine, and masculine coming in. Okay. And this is divinely guided and protected with the King of Swords. All right, so this is not something that, you know, this energy can mess around with. Yeah, and then there's Judgment. So this is as a result of a decision made, right, that put this divine feminine energy of favor because of what was done behind the scenes by many, okay, at the hand of someone that they were meant to be a soulmate to, some sort of like kindred spirit, or there's some sort of like, yeah, there was some sort of like dynamic there that was surrendered, okay, that was surrendered. And as a result, like that contract's over with too. So again, that's why this energy is being replaced with a new masculine energy. Okay. Okay. And yeah, divine masculine confirmation. So we have the High Priestess and we have the Magician. So yeah, these two are meant to create. Okay. These two are meant to create. I feel like that's what this is all about. Okay. This Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like there is some sort of like, they're meant to co-create with one another, okay? So there's that. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is, you know, celebrating, reaching a pivotal moment, like hitting a plateau and being like, woohoo, I made it. So I feel like this is a woohoo, I made it. This is like also representing commitments, some, you know, establishing a stable foundation. I feel like this is a celebration. I feel like this is you celebrating, okay? And this is, again, like celebrating a union, celebrating a commitment, celebrating a marriage. This is supported and protected by the Most High. This is a holy union is what they're telling me. They're like, no, it's a holy union coming together, okay? Holy union with divine masculine and divine feminine energy coming together, okay? So that's a big deal. Very big deal. Okay, and this is like Judgment over the Empress. Yeah, the Empress is, you know, awakened divine feminine energy. I feel like there's a lot going on, like collective, like there's a lot of people waking up, okay? So I'm also with the Hierophant, I'm getting like, yeah, and then here's this new beginning, this new timeline, this new creation, okay? This is, you know, again, part of the Judgment here was, you know, forgiving, soul searching, releasing, clearing karmic debt, and being free. Okay, with the Fool card. Also, decisions made. Okay, very cool. All right, so with the Fool card, so what's happening after the Fool card? What's this new opportunity? What's like this new? I feel like there, it kind of goes with the message I gave yesterday, and I'm seeing the card where there was this really beautiful key, and it was like a golden key, okay? So when I think of gold, I think of the process of ascension and how we go from lead to gold, enlightenment. And so I'm seeing the golden key, and the key had a heart on it. So it's like a key to your heart has been unlocked. And, you know, oftentimes that reminds me of like self-love and being enough and just, you know, being okay with just being. And I know that sounds really like hokey, but it is that. Like, that's bliss, right? Is just being. And not having to label it or categorize it or justify it or explain it. So I feel like that is the Fool energy that I'm picking up. Like, it's like chilling energy. Look at Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is coming in. All right, so let's see. Okay, Hierophant. Okay, and then I have the Six of Swords, Three of Cups. So you are being directed towards a group of like-minded souls. This could be soul tribe. This could be those that you're meant to learn and help. This could be spiritual community of some kind. I feel like you're going to be kind of relocating. This could be just energetically, like you changing timelines. This can, I feel like there's something, there's some sort of like new contract coming together. And I feel like it is going to involve numerous people in your life, okay? I do feel like these are people you're meant to learn with, okay? And learn from. Like, you're going to teach them and they're going to teach you. Excuse me. Okay, so I feel like I'm also getting like there are some things that you've learned, information that you're going to be bringing to the table to be shared with possibly these three people or this representation of the group. You will need to, you know, leave what doesn't really align, right? That isn't necessary. That's not top priority. You definitely have to prioritize. Okay. So yeah. All right. What's the three? And then we have the Hermit. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're meant to like enlighten others along the way. You're meant to show them like that you are the light and that you do have the ability to like shed light on things. I need some water. I feel like you're meant to shed light on things. You're meant to guide others during their awakening and ascension process in whatever way that is. That can be you just participating and sharing your own experience with others. It could be you learning, growing, and training, okay, in some sort of spiritual modality that you feel close to. My cat says hello. Hi. It could be so many things. It could be, you know, you being a nurse, you volunteering. There's a lot of people that need a lot of help. So maybe you're helping people to relocate, find new homes, find supplies, whatever that is for you. I feel like it takes a village, okay? So maybe you're like assessing your village, okay? And not everybody can come with you. I feel like it is a select few, okay? Not everybody has access. Look at this, 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Not everybody has access to your inner circle because they have shown you who they truly are. And oftentimes you can be a mirror for people, okay? So you almost reveal things about them that they are not willing to see for themselves. And because of that energy, it creates some sort of catalyst in their life. So for some of you, you do have to remove yourself from people from time to time because it's like your contract with them is over, okay? And it's now time for them to do the work that they're being asked to do. You can't do the work for them. You can't heal them. All you can do is turn the light on. I feel like you go and you flick the light on, okay? Hi, Hermit. You come and you flick the light on. Okay, so you do that for people. And I feel like this, you may do it on a grand scale. So I don't know if this is you, you know, praying. I mean, you could be a prayer warrior. You could be someone who has a channel. You're someone who maybe stands up and speaks truth. You have strong integrity. You may hold people to high account because you hold yourself to high account. So if people come at you sideways, like, they're going to be hung up. They're going to get a lesson. They're going to be enlightened. So you very much could be someone who spreads enlightenment, awareness, understanding, kindness, all the things. Okay. Ace of Cups. Yeah. You choose love over conflict. You know that love is going to win no matter what. You also know that, like, you are love. That's your vibration. And so you're being asked to maintain this high vibration. That's what you're here for, is to hold the frequency of love. Okay? In whatever way that is. Yeah. Oi, Queen of Cups. Let's see. Queen of Cups. Is this an upright? It is. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, Two of Cups. Wow. Something hot and heavy's brewing over here. Sorry, I had to get a drink of water. Queen of Cups. All right. It's almost like you have this energy about you that, like, you sense things, you know things, you feel things, you purge things, you absorb things, you have this strong psychic ability, you have strong emotions. You're a very deep person, so if people interact with you, it's not a surface conversation. In fact, you will on purpose direct the conversation almost back to them and not make it about you, because you know that's why you're interacting with them in the first place. It's not really about you. It's really you interacting with them in the moment so that you can turn their light on or help them with their light, or there's some sort of, like, you hold the space. You hold the space. It's like you work for the divine, and so you hold the space. Okay, so it's almost like you're a clear vessel for the divine white light. Okay, you hold the space. So it's like, you know, you almost like take yourself out of it sometimes and you just let it flow. Okay, this consciousness, this emotion, this connection, this beautiful love vibration. I feel like it flows through you. Okay. I feel like there is this Two of Cups and it is coming towards you fast. And if you're feminine, here's your masculine. And if you're masculine, here's your feminine. Okay. I feel like this is on its way. Okay. So your patience is paying off. This incoming partnership. Now this could be a partnership on numerous levels. I'm picking up love, but it doesn't have to be love. It could be those that you're meant to work with, okay, to create. It could be somewhere that you don't currently reside at. It could be, that could be work, that could be where you live, that could be, you know, a direction that you thought you were going and you're switching gears. So again, it could be something that you're writing, okay, with the words meaning swords, okay, that is meant to be shared, but maybe it's not something ready yet. I don't know. Like, it could be a podcast. It could be numerous things that you've got going on. But I do feel like there's this partnership that is really interesting here. And then we have the Lovers right after the Two of Cups. I can't make this up. And then I have the Emperor. The Emperor is like, I can't. Okay, so love is in the air. My faves, my babes, love's in the air. Okay, so alrighty then, this Emperor. I'm also getting like you very much could be like a master manifester, okay? I feel like you could have used whatever energy that might have been sent your way to call in or call justice to a new, it's almost like a new soulmate, like a new, like something has been decided. I feel like there's been this like going into the magic here, applying magic, or yeah, Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you've had to protect yourself and stand up for your beliefs, okay? You're a spiritual teacher here. And so you may have had to deal with protecting yourself and defending yourself because they were coming after your spiritual business if you have one, or they tried to affect how you made money. I feel like there was a lot of defending and holding the line that you were required to do in this situation. Okay, yeah, look. And then I have the Ten of Pentacles and Justice coming out together. All right, so yeah, this is clarifying that, you know, whatever transpired is going to be made fair and just, and your destiny is protected, and there's nothing that anyone can do about it. They're like, there's nothing they can do about it. Like, it's protected. It's, you know, you have like favor, okay? I feel like whatever this destiny is, they can't take it from you, okay? So they may have tried to use magic or paid people to do magic to try to steal and swap your destiny, but justice is playing out in your favor because that's not something they can do, okay? So I feel like that went, that's going left for whoever tried to do that with you, okay? Yeah, that's going left for them right now. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like everything that they attempted to do is coming to the light. I feel like somebody is trying to run away from all the shitstorm that they caused themselves by their own actions and words. And I feel like someone is being seen for the snake that they truly are. Okay, there's that. I'm getting like that's also justice, is for people to see them without their mask. They can't hide anymore. It's almost like they're on the run. They're trying to hide. Yeah, because they're juggling, okay? Something's being juggled. Something's imbalanced. I feel like maybe someone is mentally imbalanced and they no longer can hide it. Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there was this betrayal. There was deceit. There was cheating. There was lying. There was scandal. There was more than one option here. I feel like someone was juggling somebody else for money. I feel like there is some sort of like disarray. Yeah. All right. This is falling apart. Okay. Whatever they thought was stable and secure with whoever they have been entertaining and working with, I feel like maybe they were promised some sort of financial gain. I don't feel like they've received it, and I feel like they're losing finances. They're losing stability and security. I feel like the things in their life are falling apart. I have a King of Wands energy. I feel like this is as a result of them taking the actions that they've taken and their passion and lust ways, okay? And the greed and the deception and the ignorance and the weak moral compass behavior is why this energy here that thinks that they can run away from what they've done is now losing everything. Yeah, I feel like the devil almost like used this third party to tempt them with lust, sexual energy, okay, in order for them to sacrifice their blessings, their gifts, and as a result, like, they were promised something that they never received. And so they sacrificed what they had literally for nothing. Because it's almost like the devil made promises that the devil doesn't intend to keep. I feel like they're realizing this now. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like that's justice, right? I feel like that's divine justice playing out there. It's like everything that you coveted and valued and entertained others for is how you lose them, is what I'm getting. Because like this is representing loss with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a saying, it goes, what, like you lose them how you found them? Or is that it? Is that what you're trying to say here? Yeah, okay. You lose them how you found them. Yep. Yeah, I feel like someone, it's almost like someone tried to trick you, and then they end up tricking themselves and getting tricked by the same energy that, you know, they tried to come after you with. So it's like, again, the Two of Pentacles is relevant here with the what goes around comes around, and the balance and juggling and, you know, trying to entertain others, right? Because that is how they felt like they were complete. That's their source of energy. This is how they hold on to things. I feel like there is no more holding on to your energy for their own gain. Okay, so maybe they went to another source, right? Thinking that this was going to be a better source for them. Narcissistic type stuff I'm talking about. I'm not calling anyone a narcissist. I'm just picking up this is being represented as like a source. And then I'm seeing multiple people here. I'm seeing Three of Cups, Three of Swords. I'm getting juggling energy. I'm getting like despair, people being emotionally distraught. All right, there's a lot of shit going on here, okay, with this energy here. All right, and I feel like a lot of people were manipulated. A lot of people were controlled. A lot of people were, you know, dealing with some sort of energy. I don't know if I want to call it harvesting, but I would say like taking others' energy, or doing things for money that was, you know, shady, dirty, disgusting. I'm also getting that with the King of Wands. I feel like somebody, you know, thought that they were a hot shit, right? And thought it was a great idea to like spread themselves everywhere. And I'm getting like, I feel like there is some sort of like, they're not doing so well. They may have even been doing this for money. There could be some sort of like, someone was doing lustful things for money. Or maybe they entertain others for the purpose of financial gain or appearances or whatever they do. I feel like whatever there's this Knight of Swords. So I feel like this could be someone bringing in some sort of truth, some sort of fast information or something spreading like wildfire. Okay, information is spreading about all the things that this energy has done and how now they feel like the choice they made is nothing but a burden. I feel like there's this burden energy. There's this, you know, now I feel like they feel like they're not enough, they're not worthy, and they're feeling burdened by how things are working out in their life. I don't feel like they feel like things are working out in their favor. I feel like they're distraught, they're upset, they're in despair. They feel like they missed out on an opportunity because they're burdened where they're at. Again, wanting to run away from the problem instead of dealing with the problem, okay? And here's the thing, here's the news flash, like, P.S., you're the problem. If you haven't realized that, okay? Like, there's an energy here that needs to be told that they need to go within. I feel like that's playing out. They're going to be asked to go within. Yeah, look, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I feel like they're going to learn some difficult lessons. And I feel like they're really not feeling any kind of sorry about the choices they made and how they show up in relationships. There's a lack of accountability or empathy with the Page of Cups in the sideways position. I feel like they lack empathy, okay? And as a result, they're not able to show up in relationships like how you deserve them to show up. And I feel like this was a difficult lesson because I feel like you cared for this person or you cared for this energy, but just understand that like this is something that they're responsible for fixing, and you deserve someone to really show up for you fully in a relationship and not minimally. So this is you understanding like there are limitations, okay? And you've accepted the limitations, you closed the chapter on the limitations, you're not interested, okay? You have more than enough value for yourself to prioritize yourself and choose you over somebody who, you know, doesn't have it within them to even show up for you. So yeah, I feel like you prioritized you. And this could be masculine or feminine. Like this is not gender specific, okay? Some people just are very immature when it comes to emotions, and there's a lot of childhood wounds that need to be healed. And I feel like there's a lot of work to be done here. And I feel like that's an inside job. It's not a job that you can be hired for. Okay. Like some people have to do and deal with their own inner child. Certainly you can guide them to the place, but they need to be the one that does the work and shows up. All right. I'm also getting like this can be like there's a lot of growing up that needs to happen, a lot of maturing that needs to happen, emotional maturity here. I feel like that is part of also the message, is that there's a lack of emotional maturity with these energies from the past. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you've done a lot of inner childhood healing, okay? I'm also getting inner childhood work. I'm also getting the Eight of Pentacles is talking about like you working hard independently on your own self-mastery and your own inspired action towards a skill set. I feel like you've been doing a lot of training, okay? So if you've been silent or if you've been kind of withdrawn, it's because you are training. This has been training. All the energy that you've been up against has been training. This is like light worker training here. So everything served a purpose. The magic, the experiences, the pain, the suffering, all of it was for a purpose. It all served a purpose, and it was your training. Okay, divinely guided training. This is like light initiation. This is you know, the lights, like being the light is switching on and off. Okay, yeah, this is again like igniting your spiritual gifts. Okay, and you using these as you're being asked to use these for the highest and greatest good of all by the divine. Okay, so if anybody wants to mess with your destiny, they have to come through God first, because it's a destiny that is God sponsored, okay? I feel like people don't realize who they're messing with until they mess with you. And then they're faced with the divine, okay? So, again, like, spiritual warfare, my friends, spiritual warfare. Yeah. Death, all right? This is for the sake of the awakening. This is for the sake of ascension. This is for the purpose of helping people free themselves from this matrix that we're in, okay? And for the whole purpose of mind control, okay? You're waking people up. You're meant to be here. This is part of your gifts, is to help people see the light, okay? In whatever way that is, all right? Whatever way that is. This is about the spiritual awakening. And it's happening on a mass amount of people. Okay. And also, I mean, I don't know if I can say this, but I would say that there's a lot going on in the world. Okay. There's a lot of despair happening. There's a lot of betrayal. There's a lot of like feeling like we're not supported by those that we elect to support us, and we do deserve to have access to a fair and safe place to live, and there's enough abundance for everybody. And I feel like many of us are here to change this experience to this experience. Okay, so there's a better way to do things, and I feel like many of us are here to do just that, is to change what used to be to what can be. Okay, so this is about anchoring in, you know, that new earth energy, and I feel like you will receive the assistance you need to carry out what you came here to carry out. All right, so confirmation of that. Continue to stay focused and devoted. Okay, because you're meant to experience and do differently. Okay. All right. Interesting. Yeah. All right. 9 of Swords. This is, again, like changing our experience from a trauma, pain, suffering, victim perspective here to using this to do better, to be better, to create better. This is like creating a new society, creating new rules, creating new management, having new ideas and having the ability to create these. I feel like this is like new technology. This is like new ways of house building, new ways of education for the children, new health systems, like all of those things that are corrupt and disturbed will need to be rebuilt again. Many of you are here for that. Okay, and I feel like you will rise. I mean, with the King of Pentacles, like that's somebody who has a lot of experience, a lot of wisdom, someone who's actually applied it in the physical realm. So again, they have a lot to kind of show for their investments and experience. So you may be interacting with someone who's in the King of Pentacles energy, or there could be somebody who wants to work with you so that you rise up into the King of Pentacles energy. So this would be like expanding a business, your career. I feel like, again, with the Star card, I feel like this is accessing divine energy and applying it here in the physical realm, right? To create. This is like co-creation, okay? And it includes all the elements, including the ether. So very, very cool. All right, you guys, I'm going to stop there because, you know, I don't even know how long this reading is, but just know that, like, there's a new dawn. And you're probably one of those energies that is meant to help with this creation. So if this resonated with you, I'm grateful to share it. And, you know, book a personal with me. They're $20. You know, I usually go above and beyond because that's just, you know, the message is the message. So yeah, let's see how we can help each other, be with one another and support one another. Okay, whether near or far. All right, I'm sending you guys lots of love. Bye now.